Good morning, dear students. So we are discussing about the population densities, immigration, migration, right? So today we are going to learn about the population growth models. That means how the population increases. We know that the human population increases enormously, and what are the problems we are facing. In the same pattern, the remaining organisms also will increase or not. Let us go for the types of growth models. So let us see the growth models. So there are two types of growth models. One is exponential growth model and the second one is logistic growth model. Okay. So before going to the exponential growth model, I want to discuss one definition called as biotic potential. So what is meant by biotic potential? So what is meant by biotic potential? Biotic potential means it is the capacity of an organism to reproduce maximally, right? So the capacity of an organism to reproduce maximum under unlimited environmental conditions. Here the unlimited environmental conditions means the availability of food and optimum temperature. So the food resources are abundant and always there is an optimum temperature, then definitely the organisms will continuously reproduce. So the maximum reproduction capacity of an organism is called as biotic potential. But the biotic potential is always limited by the environmental resistance. So environmental resistance is a check factor for the biotic potential. Remember that one. Right. Now let us go for the two types of the growth models. The first one is exponential growth. So what is meant by exponential growth? So if you see the exponential growth, so this type of growth is seen when there is unlimited environmental conditions. So where we can see this type of growth models means we can see this type of growth in bacteria, okay, algal blooms, etc. Okay, so in exponential growth is seen when there are unlimited environmental conditions. So when there are unlimited environmental conditions, what is going to happen? The organisms reproduce maximum. Okay, organisms are reproducing maximum. Okay, the organisms are reproducing maximum. So this condition is called as Darwin fitness. So this was explained by Darwin when he was telling about the theory of natural selection. So the fitness of an organism depends upon its reproduction capacity. So here the conditions are unlimited. There are no limitations for the environmental conditions. The food sources are abundant. The natural resources are abundant. Then the temperature is optimum. Then the organisms can reproduce maximum level. So the condition is called as exponential. So the condition is called as Darwin fitness. Then how the population increases? Let us see that one. So how the population growth occurs? The population growth occurs in geometric or exponential fashion. So the population growth increases in a geometric fashion or exponential fashion. Let us see. In a population of size n in a given time period t, then increase or decrease in the size of population is expressed by dn by dt equal to r b minus d into n. So let us see what is the b and d. So per capita birth rate equal to b. Similarly, per capita death rate equal to d. Then b minus d equal to r. b minus d equal to r. Then what is the formula now? dn by dt equal to rn. dn by dt equal to rn. So what is r? What is r? R equal to intrinsic rate of natural increase. Okay, R equal to intrinsic rate of natural increase, R equal to fitness. That means R equal to fitness measure or a measure of fitness. Measure of fitness. R equal to measure to investigate the effect of biotic right. So what is meant by R? Means R is the rate of natural increase. R is the measure of fitness. R is the measure to investigate the rate of growth of population or the effect of the biotic and abiotic factors on the population growth. You know that biotic factors means the living factors, abiotic factors means the non-living factors. So the living organisms and non-living organisms. What is the effect of living organisms and non-living organisms on the population growth is called as abiotic and biotic factors. So if the fitness R is having higher fitness, if the measure of R is high, then the fitness value is also high. Then R is proportional to fitness. Remember that. So R is proportional to fitness. R is proportional to fitness. So this formula is important. Now let us see some of the R values. Right, let us see some of the R values. So here I am writing the animals, examples of the animals, and here the R value. Okay, so first I want to go for the Norway rat. The R value of Norway rat is 0.015. The second one is floor beetle. The R value of floor beetle is 0.12. Then the third one is human population. So that is in the year 1981. The R value is 0.0205. So this is one of the important values you have to remember for your NEET examinations. Okay, now So by with the help of calculus, we can derive the integral formula or integral form of population growth. Integral form of population growth. Let us see. NT equal to NOERT. NOERT. So what is NT, what is NO, what is E, or what is R? You all know that one. So NT equal to population density after a time period. NO, population density at 0 time or initial time period. Okay. E equal to base of natural logarithm. E equal to base of the natural logarithm. Right? Then we know the value of R. R is the intrinsic rate of natural increase. So this is the integral form of the population density. Basing upon this, we can do some problems also. Let us go for the what type of graph can be drawn by this type of exponential growth pattern. We will see the graph model also. After that, we will go for the logistic growth. So let us see again the animals and R values here. I have discussed about the animals and R values here, and with the help of the calculus, we can derive the natural